Hey, my legion, how y'all doing today? I'm back with another one of the unusual snacks, puff snacks, pasta bow ties, and this is meatball parmesan, baked puff snacks. And I want to dedicate this to Sarah Starr. Not if she was a Lucas Star, it's someone completely different. She does food reviews, and she did a long time ago. I found out last summer maybe she did some the honey butter pasta bow ties, and I thought it looked interesting. And then I found it at Christmas Tree Shops last month, and I got this and the other flavor. She said she was going to do other flavors of this, but she only did the honey butter one. I'm here to do meatball parm, and I'm fascinated. Anything meatball parm, I like trying like meatball, different types of meatball subs and meatballs and stuff like that. And along with that, I want to do a movie review of Sons of the Desert, Laurel and Hardy I watched. But shout out to Sarah Starr for this, for letting me know about this. Even though I would have found out about last month, but I mean, I found out about it last fall or summer from her video. And this was originally $1.99 for Christmas Tree Shops. However, they had a big discount. I saved $1.59 on this, so this was only 40 cents along with the honey butter ones, only 40 cents. So that's a sweet deal. And you see this thing of pasta, and it says actual size right there, and you see a picture of meatball parm, and it says snacking never looked so good. Introducing bow ties, a stylishly satisfying snack. These bite-sized pasta snacks are 120 calories, oven baked with a light and crispy texture and GMO-free goodness. Puff perfection. They truly taste as good as they look. And like I said, after this review, I'm going to review a Laurel and Hardy movie called Sons of the Desert. So let's try this out. Served by Vintage Italiana in Windermere, Florida. Cool. Man, USA. I'm fascinated with this. I want to do the honey butter one first, definitely. I definitely smell like seasoning. It smells like pizza, kind of. And these are definitely speckled with a lot of different stuff. Look at that. Wait a second. I'll show you what it looks like. Look at the speckling on this. All the different seasonings and stuff. Look at that. Hopefully it'll taste like meatball parmesan. I don't know. Well, my hunch was right. If you ever get like those crackers, because she said Cheez Its. If you get cheese crackers like pizza flavors, they taste a lot like this. I don't really get meatball flavoring unless they meant the saltiness of this was meatball. Um, you get like the seasoning in a meatball maybe and the cheese flavor. It's not bad, but it don't taste like meatball. And that's kind of and just the seasoning. I mean, there's just a bunch of seasoning you might get in a meatball. That's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like a meatball per se. Aside from that, it's pretty decent, but because it doesn't taste like meatballs, I'm going to give bow ties meatball parma a 7 out of 10. If it tastes like meatballs, we got a lot higher grade. But I mean, it's okay. For 40 cents, definitely worth 40 cents. But if you want to try something like this, it's more like a cracker, kind of. I think you'll enjoy it. It doesn't taste like meatballs, though. Even the aftertaste, it just tastes like the seasoning that would be on the meatball. So there's my review of the meatball parm pasta bow ties. Now I want to talk about Sons of the Desert. I watched that last night. Well, recording this Tuesday. I watched this Monday night on YouTube, and it talks about this fraternal order that they're involved in called Sons of the Desert. I think Oliver Hardy was with the Freemasons, I think, the Secret Order and stuff like that. And they were in this. They starts off with them showing this order. They had to do like a handshake and stuff. And he said they had to take a pledge, and they said it's never been broken before, and to break the pledge is face incredible disdain and and shame and stuff like that. And it said like the stronger are supposed to support the weaker, and that's Oliver thought he was strong in the stand. So I support him, and they said shake your hand, and they had like a thing when they grabbed each other's hands like this, and they said the pledge was to meet at their at a convention in Chicago in 2 weeks or something like that. Be there by order of the Sons of the Desert. They had to be there, and then they show Stan Laurel going home, and they show their neighbors, and their wives know each other, and they said that if I tell my wife something, she's gonna do it, and she's gonna let me go to this convention. And then Stan said that he doesn't think he'd be allowed to go to the convention. And then he found Stan's wife was duck hunting, which is very unusual, but cool. And the wives, of course, said they couldn't go. Well, I mean, at least Oliver's wife said he couldn't go. So he concocted a scheme to try to trick their wife, because she wanted to take him to the mountains to go to this one place to see play bridge and all this other stuff, hang out at this one restaurant and all a bunch of neat stuff. But Oliver concocts a scheme to try to go to the convention. Now, I don't want to give away much more. I think this movie is awesome. Because some of the other ones I saw were really good. I don't think they quite compare to Flying Deuces, but this is right up there with Flying Deuces. Babes in Toyland was kind of up there, but it was just so unusual. This one's right up there with Flying Deuces. I loved it. I loved Sons of the Desert. And once again, I'm no giving away, but, no, I'm not saying anything. Sometimes the endings can be violent. But, I'm not giving away anything. So there's my review of Sons of the Desert. I give it a full-on 10 out of 10. It's awesome. And maybe a perfect double feature is watching that while trying these, even though these are only okay. So I hope you like this snack and movie review. So until next time, everybody. See, my mouth gets moving fast with my brain. So until next time, bye, please. Cameron Leach.